Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to our Episode 3 of Sin City Pixel KO podcast. I'm David, your host, and we want to just kick things off and get things started today. Today's Digital Marketing Monday, so we're going to give you some tips and advice on digital marketing and try to help you overcome some the obstacles that are out there that people face when they're trying to start up and trying to become a social media influencer. So we'll just start and kick things off and just give you a little bit of a idea of what we're doing and get some pictures there. And so let's see. Yeah, so we wanted to start off, and we'll just start off with to go over how to become a successful social media influencer. Being a social media influencer is not as easy as it looks. It's not that it's hard, but then all of us go ahead and then do it and try to earn money. However, if everyone is already doing it, its financial value won't be as much as it is currently. Becoming a successful social media influencer, on the other hand, is another story. It means that you already have a big audience and followers who support every post that you make. You can tell if you're already successful if you have thousands of subscribers and viewers and followers and still growing. There's a lot of reasons to be a social media influencer. There's a lot of reasons why people want to become, mostly because they want to be heard and get a chance to influence others. Some just like to get a great deal with their purchases or even free travel when they start promoting different products and services. It's also a good way to start your own brand, to start your own business. It's the best way to advertise your own products and services and earn something in the process. As long as you keep doing it, you will have a chance to create a good source of income by being a social media influencer. The best thing is to give you a few tips and some guides. The first one is select what suits you. You need to choose the social media platform that will suit your personality and lifestyle. You can be a YouTuber if you're comfortable in making videos. Instagram is a good platform if you're more showing and doing photos. Of course, Facebook, Twitter, X platforms are always good to start. I try to be on multiple platforms. So right now we're on LinkedIn, X, Twitch, and YouTube right now. So we're doing multicasting. Yeah, that's up to you if you want to do that also. You might want to try that. And then you have to decide, number 2, who will be your audience. The most crucial part of being a social influencer is your audience. You have to learn about them since they will be the ones that you need to please. If you want to influence them, you have to get to know your audience well. And by doing that and helping to get to know your audience better, you'll start gaining more confidence in your direction and your niche. Number 3, post great content. Never post boring content. Generic posts will easily get ignored by your target audience. Get juicy and intriguing, so they want to see more. They'll follow your content if they see the value of your posts. Try to create a community. Number 4 is very important. Creating a community. A community is a great way for your audience to follow your lead. Talk to them and make them heard as well. People can become more responsive if they easily reach you as well. So you want to try to make sure that, like I said, I'm on a lot of different networks. I'm trying to easily get reached, and people can contact me on different platforms. We're also on Facebook too. We're on Facebook also. So I try to be on multiple platforms. And then number 5, choose your niche. How do you want to make sure that you choose your niche and the section that you want to be in? So you might want to do some research on different niches that you're comfortable with, and then see what niches are resounding with your community and your audience. And maybe there's something that's lacking in what some people are pushing out there. So maybe you can find a niche that is unique to you, that you're comfortable with. That's the most important thing. So I'm going to talk to you how you can get paid for your posts. come now. Once you do start posting, then how to make money is that you want to get paid, right? You're gonna try. We're gonna let you in a few secrets that most creators won't share with you. Just a few years back, I was sending email after email to brands and hearing nothing but crickets. So I started to see that my follow account was too low, and I was just doomed never to get paid for my post. I was stuck trading my content for free products, thinking they were going to be worth it. But then I started to look and start to crack the code. Today, the brands are the ones that are looking for me. It takes time, but I'm going to show you in this video how, and I'm going to talk to you how I'll pull back the curtain on a 5-step strategy so you can land high-paying partnerships. So forget the old myth that you need 1 million followers to make a living as a creator. The game has totally changed. Today, it's not how big your audience is, it's about how strong your influence is and how you personally handle yourself. Brands are looking for creators just like you. Most creators have no idea how to present themselves to a valuable business partner. It's like the difference between a general handyman and a master electrician. The handyman shows up and hopes for an odd job, but the electrician is hired specifically for their valuable expertise. That's where we're going to fix today. I'm going to walk you through the playbook from setting up your brand to cashing that check. By the end of the video, you'll have a clear, actionable roadmap to start landing paid brands deals, no matter how many followers you have. So the first thing we want to go into section is that before we dive into the 5 steps, we have to talk about the single most important change you need to make. This is the foundation for everything. You have to stop thinking like an influencer and stop asking for handouts and start thinking like a business person that provides a solution. So when I was first starting out, my entire pitch was about me, me, me. I love your product. I have this many followers, and please sponsor me. And we have these connections, and we're doing this promotion, and we want to have you included. And a lot of times the response was silence. And you know why? Because brands aren't charities. They're businesses with marketing goals. They need to solve a problem, like building awareness, driving sales, or getting content for their social media. Your job isn't to ask for a favor. Your job is to be the key that unlocks their problem. So the second I shifted my mind from what I can get from this brand to what value I can provide to this brand, that was the exact moment the tables kind of turned. Every email, every negotiation, every video idea became focused on their goals. You aren't just an influencer. You're a one-person creative agency. You're a production studio, a strategist, and a distribution channel all in one. Once you really get that concept, you'll start approaching this with the confidence of a CEO, not someone hoping for a freebie. Then in the next section, we want to make sure that you're defining your brand, you're dominating your niche. So let's get practical. Step 1 is to build a brand, not just a profile. Brands want to partner with creators who have a crystal clear identity and a dedicated community. A random page is like a giant department store where people browse around aimlessly. A niche page is like a specialty boutique. If a brand sells high-end running shoes, they don't want to be in the food court. They want to be in the boutique that sells elite running wear, where every customer is a potential buyer. So you need to pick a niche and completely own it, whether it's sustainable fashion, minimalist home tech, or vegan baking for beginners. Doesn't really matter, but you got to know that your niche is your superpower. It tells a brand exactly who your audience is and what they get excited about. It took me a while to figure this out. I'm not really a marketer, so I'm learning. But as I'm getting better, I was, just going, and I was just going in the beginning. I was just posting about everything, and my growth was flat. It was only when I went all in on breaking down creative strategies that I started attracting a loyal community. And you guessed right, I get the right brands. So your niche makes your value proposition obvious. A fitness brand isn't buying access to your followers. They're buying access to an engaged community that trusts what you have to say about fitness. That targeted trust is worth so much more than a random shout out to some massive, unfocused account. And this should go without saying, but your content has to look good. Brands want to see professionalism. Invest in decent lighting, learn how to be consistent, and a professional looking channel signals that you're going to take it seriously. And then we want to make sure that your website looks good. You want to build a professional storefront. You make sure that you have a website and a media kit. That media kit is like a social profile. It's the beautiful window display that catches a brand's eye. Your media kit is the expert salesperson inside the store who closes the deal. Pitching without one is unprofessional, makes it impossible for them to see your value. Your media kit is a simple document, maybe 2 or 3 pages. It does the selling for you. It needs to look clean, well designed, and instantly tell a brand why they should be working with you. So, what absolutely has to be in it? First, a short bio. Who are you? What's your channel about? What's your story? This is your first impression, so make it count. Second, you want to put some key stats. I'm not just talking about your follow count. Honestly, brands care way more about engagement. Include your average views, likes, comments, especially your engagement rate. You also need your audience demographic, age, gender, where they live. You can find all this in your platform's analytics. This is the hard data that proves your audience is their target market. Third, show off your best work. Add links or screenshots of your best performing content. There's a lot of ways you can get shorts and clips and get things edited and get really good content. If you have results from past collaborations, even better. Did you post another brand and get a ton of clicks? Put that in there. This is your portfolio. Finally, you want to list out all the services you offer. Don't just write sponsored post. Give them a menu of options. This could be a dedicated YouTube video, a 60-second reel, a package of stories, or even content they can use in their own ads. So you better, that's where you should really look and make sure that you can contact and connect with brands. So I know all of this is building a media kit from scratch. Sounds like a ton of work. You have to find the data. You have to design it. You have to make sure it doesn't look like a 5th grade art project. To make it super easy for you, we're going to have some media kit templates and some different items that we'll be able to share with you. So we'll have some things you'll be able to share, some different things that I'll be able to share. If you reach out to me, I'll be able to get some sample media kits out there for you that you can take a look at. And make sure while you're here, make sure that you please try to subscribe and like the video. So and we want to thank you for that. And we want to remind you, this is the Sin City Pixel podcast. And we want to just make sure that we take a little break and make sure that people are aware of us here, and make sure you like and subscribe. So I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. So what we're trying to do is I'm trying to post more videos like this every single week to help you turn your passion into a profession. So we're doing Sin City Pixel podcast. We're doing Digital Marketing Mondays, where we're teaching on digital marketing. And so we're trying to make sure that people know, get tips and advice on digital marketing. So if your mindset is dialed in and your niche is set and your media kit is looking sharp, now where do you find the brands who are going to pay you? First off, just don't sit back and wait for them to find you. You got to be proactive. The easiest place to start is to look at other creators in your niche who are a little bit bigger than you. Who's sponsoring them? Make a list. If a brand is already spending money in your space, it means they have a budget and they already believe in creative marketing. And the second method is just look at the products you already own and love. Being authentic is everything. A promo for something you generally use will build and perform better, and if you have more and build more trust with your audience. So head over to the brand's website, scroll all the way down and look for a link that says press media or partnerships. If you can't find one, next stop is LinkedIn. Really, seriously, LinkedIn is your secret weapon. Sending an email to a generic address is like throwing a message in a bottle into the ocean, hoping for the best. It's a big world out there. There's a lot of competition, a lot of people. Finding the right person on LinkedIn is like having a direct phone line to a decision maker. Search for the brand, look for the employees with titles like influencer, marketing manager, brand manager, partnerships lead. This multiplies your chances of getting a response. A little research goes a long way. You can check out platforms like Grapevine or Social Blue Book. Even YouTube has its own Brand Connect platform, though you usually need to be in the YouTube Partner Program to access it. These can be good for getting your foot in the door, but direct pitching often leads to better, more personalized deals. And now you want to try to really think about, and what we're going to talk about is the perfect pitch, from cold email to warm conversation. So now you get everything set up. You got your brand, you got your dream brand, you found the right person to contact. Now it's go time. But a generic copy and pasted email is just equivalent of a junk mail. If it's addressed to occupant and gets tossed in the trash immediately, they can smell it from a mile away. So your pitch needs to be handwritten letter, short, personal, all about them. So here's a recipe for a perfect pitch. First, a killer subject line. Be direct and show your value right away. Something like collaboration idea, your channel name, X, your brand name, or connecting with your audience on YouTube. Next, you want to work on this opening line. Don't start with my name is. Make it personal. Show you've actually looked at their company. Something like, I was so impressed with your new mention of a product or campaign, or as a longtime user of your specific product, I know your audience would love to hear about this. Then the most important part you want to try to make sure that you come across when you're connecting is value. This is where you connect your audience to their marketing goals. Don't just list the stats as a solution. For example, I see your brand is focused on reaching Gen Z who are passionate about sustainability. My channel has a highly engaged audience with 75% in the 18 to 24 age range, and they always respond to incredibly well content about eco-friendly products. Once you've shown them the value, then you can briefly introduce yourself and attach your shiny new media kit. Finally, have a clear call to action. Don't end with a weak, let me know what you think. Be confident. Tell them the next step. I have a few creative ideas for how we could showcase your product to my audience. Are you free for a quick 15-minute call next week to chat about it? That's how you move the conversation forward. So now we're going to talk about talking money, how to negotiate, and how to prove your worth. So congrats. You're at this step. The brand loved your pitch. They want to work with you. Now for the part that makes the most creators sweat, talking about money. When they ask you for rates, never ever send them back a single number. That's like a car dealership only selling one single model with no options. I always recommend offering packages like a car's base model, luxury package, or sport package. For example, a bronze package might include one Instagram story, while a gold package includes a dedicated YouTube video plus social promotion. This flips the question from, are we going to pay you, to which option are we going to buy? So how do you figure out your pricing? It depends on your engagement rate, your niche, the scope of the work, usage rights, like if they can use your video in their ads, and exclusivity. Don't just pull a number out of thin air. And please do not undersell yourself. Taking a lowball offer doesn't just hurt you, it devalues the work of all creators. If a brand offers you free product instead of cash, It's totally fine to politely pivot the conversation. You can say something like, thanks so much for the offer. Since I run my channel as a business, I don't create content in exchange for products, but I'd be happy to offer a proposal for a paid collaboration that will help you smash your marketing goals. Once you seal the deal, your work isn't over. You have to prove they made a good investment. After the campaign ends, send the brand a simple report with all the key metrics: views, engagements, clicks, audience feedback. Showing them ROI like this demonstrates that you're professional, and it's the absolutely best way to turn a one-time deal into a long-term partnership. So there you have it. It's the 5 steps to create and to go from a creator to a paid professional. It starts with a mindset to thinking like a business owner. Then you define your brand, create a killer media kit, proactively pitch the right brands with a personal message, and confidently negotiate your worth. This isn't about luck or follower counts. It's a skill you can absolutely learn. You have a unique voice and a community that trusts you. That's incredibly valuable. It's time you get paid for it. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest hurdle that you're facing in brand deals? Is it finding contacts? Is it writing the pitch? Or is it talking money? Drop a comment, and I'll be able to do the best for trying to help you out and try to get back to you. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. We're going to have this one kind of short for today. So we just want to keep these short and impactful. So we want to thank you for coming on and watching the podcast and the Sin City Pixel KO podcast. And we really enjoy having you here, and we really appreciate you coming on and checking us out. And so you can see what we're doing, and we will have more coming up.